everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. I know I was a little bit pressed for time this morning. And what happened was, every morning when I get up, I do a lot of energy checks that aren't even online. It's just kind of seeing what the energy's like. And this reading was so good that I actually left the cards out here, and I'm going to put it out as a reading. The first deck that I used was the Guardian Angels Message Tarot. Okay, first card that came out was the Star. Okay, Divine Masculine is hoping, praying, and wishing that Divine Feminine will give him another chance. Okay, he's really in a bad way right now. He's depressed. He doesn't know what's going on. He's like, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden we went this good way, and all of a sudden everything the floor fell from under me. Okay. The next card that came out was the Sun. Sun is the best card in the deck. The best card in the deck. So, he knows that better days are coming, but he knows that he has to do something. He can't just sit over there and expect Divine Feminine to try to call him or to make the moves or whatever. He has to make moves. Okay, and he knows that without him making moves, nothing's going to happen. A lot of divine feminines, they're kind of a little bit fed up. They've made a lot of moves previous to this, and they never got anything for it. So now it's his turn. Okay, next card that came out was the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a two-edged sword a little bit to me, because sometimes the Knight of Wands comes across as being a player, but then another time the Knight of Wands comes across as being a very passionate person who is looking to, show their passion to the person that they truly love. And Divine Masculine is feeling that right now. He's feeling like, I kind of lost my way, and I had this opportunity in front of me with this beautiful person, and I kind of let it slip out of my hands. Okay, so he's really, really working hard to get back to her, to prove to her that he truly loves her and that he truly wants her in his life. Next card that came out was the Seven of Cups. Okay, Seven of Cups is a two-edged sword also. Sometimes Seven of Cups means that, it's part of that Knight of Wands thing where he's a player and he has all these different options. Divine Masculine has a lot of options coming towards him right now, but he doesn't want any of them. He doesn't want one of those options. The only option that he wants is his Divine Feminine. Okay? They can dangle anything in front of him that they want. He's been through all of it, and he just does not want it. Okay? Next deck of cards that I used was the Hidden Truth Oracle. Okay? First card that came out said, I remember every detail of that day. Now, me, myself, being in my journey, we've had a lot of good days and a lot of bad days. So I don't know which day he's remembering. But whichever one he is remembering, Spirit is bringing it back to him to let him know that the option that you picked was not the right option. The grass was not greener on the other side, okay? Your divine feminine is your person, okay? And you need to make your way back to her and make your way back to her as soon as possible, okay? Because you know what? As quick as you think that nobody's ever going to swoop her up or that she's not going to be with someone else, she can make her own decisions. Everybody has a free will. And you know what? If something else catches her eye, she might give it a chance, And you got to be careful with that kind of stuff because people don't wait. And you're not even supposed to wait around. You're supposed to live your life to the best that you have to live it. Okay? Next card that came out of the Hidden Truth Oracles was I love you. He knows that he loves her. He is holding back so much emotion and so much love for his Divine Feminine. And he has loved her probably from the first time he saw her again on the earthly plane because they lived a lot of lifetimes together. So it's time for him to express that love to her. Okay, next card that came out was I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah, you feel her even though you're apart because this is a spiritual as well as a physical as well as an emotional relationship. Okay, that spiritual part is there. That's not something that you have in all these relationships that you have. Okay, that is the special part that makes the twin flame journey completely different than any other journey. Okay, next card that came out was, I don't react when people mention you. Yeah, of course he doesn't, because you know what? He knows how he truly feels. He knows that he's trying to live that mask, that fake life over there with that karmic. And he knows if he mentions it, his cut. She already knows that he's not truly into her anymore. He truly doesn't love her anymore, and that he wants to be with his divine feminine. Okay, but they may have children together. They may have finances together. There's something over there that he feels like he can't break himself away from. Okay, that's why Spirit is working on him day and night to let him know, listen, even though you had this situation, it's no longer serving you. So it's time to separate yourself from that and come to the thing that will serve you, which is your divine feminine. Okay? Next deck of cards that I used was the Message of Love Oracle cards. Okay? First card that came out was Patience. Okay? Patience is like the Temperance card. Patience is what we all need. It's unfortunate. It's divine timing. This relationship will happen in divine timing. We all heard that a million times over, right? And it kind of gets old after a while, but it's the truth. It's just like I always say, with like the cake that you put in the oven. Okay? You have to give that cake time to bake. Okay? If you don't give that cake time to bake and you take it out early, it's not going to be a good cake. It's going to be a soupy mess most of the time. Okay? So unfortunately, that divine timing is where the lessons are learned. It's where you get the growth, the maturity of spirituality, and you become that best version of yourself you possibly can be. Next card that came out was Chemistry. Okay, chemistry is very, very strong between divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay? This, like I said, is emotional, spiritual, and physical relationship. Okay? It's one that's never duplicated on earth. Okay, once you're in it, there's only one of them. Okay, you can find all these other imitations, but it's not the same situation. It's completely different. Divine masculine has tried to find divine feminine in a lot of different people. That's where that Seven of Cups came in. But he has failed because there is no other divine feminine. She's the only one, or he's the only one. Okay, next card that came out was Interference. Karmic cycle again. Once again, he's letting so many different situations, whether it's work, whether it's people, whether it's addictions, whatever it is, come in the way between this loving, caring relationship. Okay, but Spirit is working on him very hard, where eventually he's going to be coming to his divine feminine and expressing his love to her. Okay, and telling her just how he feels about her. Okay, next card that came out was Friendship. Okay, he's going to come in as a friend. He's going to want to come back as a friend, okay, to see how the waters feel. He's going to dip his toe in the water, see how she feels about him, okay? But once he knows, that friendship is going to develop into that full-blown, loving, unconditional love, unconditional trust relationship, okay, which is what he wants anyway. Okay, next deck of cards I used was the Hidden Truth Oracle Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Edition. First one that came out says, I want you back. He's been wanting her back from the day he saw her and from the day that they separated last time. Okay, he cannot get enough of her. But you'll see about that later. But he wants her back fully, okay? No questions about it. He doesn't want anybody else but his divine feminine. Okay, next card that came out was, I watch your social media. Okay, he keeps his eyes on her. This is like the Page of Swords. He keeps his eyes on her 24/7 if he could. If he didn't have to sleep, he would constantly be looking to see where she is, who she's with, what she's doing, or whatever. Whenever I say she, it's easier for me to do it that way. I've already explained to everyone that this is energy. So divine feminine can be a male, divine masculine can be a female. It doesn't matter. It's just energy. Okay? But he watches her social media. He watches any way he can watch. If he has to drive by her house, if he has to ask questions about her from other people, if he has to go to places where she is and look behind the bushes when she's there and wait till she comes out to go to her car, he does that too. Whatever he has to do. Okay? Next card that came out was, I want to start over. He does. He wants her more than anything he's ever wanted in his life. Okay? He knows she's the best thing that ever happened to him. Okay? Hands down. Nothing ever was better for him. Okay? Next card that came out was I can't get enough of you. Like I said, when I was talking about I want you back, I said later on I'll explain. The final card of this Hidden Truth, Divine Master, Divine Feminine, the last card that came out was I can't get enough of you. He can't. He tried to replace her. He tried to find somebody else. It doesn't work. It cannot work because there's only one Divine Feminine. Okay? So he can forget that. Then I'm using, to finalize this reading, the Power of Surrender cards. First Power of Surrender card that came out was Surrender Your Full Power. It says your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. That's exactly right. See, Divine Masculine sitting over there in that karmic cycle, he's playing it small right now. He's playing it real small because it's a waste of his time. He knows that he doesn't love her anymore. He knows he doesn't want to be there anymore. Like I said a long time ago, if they have children, the only thing he has to do is go to a court. He has to get his custody together. He has to get his child support together. Okay? Just because he has children, he does not have to live with somebody he doesn't love anymore. He can divorce that person and continue to take care of his children and have partial custody or full custody of them based on whatever the court comes up with. Okay? Next card that came out was Surrender the Drama. It says no matter how emotionally charged the situation is, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issues more quickly. Right now he's living in drama. With that karmic cycle over there, he's living in drama. Divine Masculine lives in drama every day over there. He's not happy. It's a bunch of confusion. It's a disaster. And he knows it. Okay, and it's only a matter of time before he says, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. Okay, I can live my life a better way than this. This isn't the way I'm supposed to be living. Next card that came out was Surrender to Inner Peace. It says cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner inner refuge. Others will help you others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Yeah. He has to go within the hermit mode, and he has to listen to spirit, listen to his own intuition, and he has to get the guidance that he needs from the proper situations to get himself out of that karmic cycle over there. Because that is not where he's supposed to be right now. That karmic cycle has been closed for so long, but he's trying to prolong it and prolong it and prolong it. But eventually, if he doesn't move out of there, Spirit is sending a big tower that's going to blow it up. When I say blow it up, blow it up. So he might as well. There's always two ways to do it. You can do it your way, or Spirit can do it their way. It's up to you. And the last card that came out was Surrender Procrastination. It says, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Divine Masculine has to get off his duff, stop sitting in disaster, and make his way back to his Divine Feminine. Okay, because he knows he loves her. He knows the chemistry is true. He knows that he wants her back. He knows that he wants to start over, and he can't get enough of her. I want to thank everybody. And he also truly and completely loves her. Okay? I want to thank everybody for liking, sharing, and subscribing and ringing that bell so you know when I'm on here. Like I said, it's a different type of reading today. But like I say, when I had pulled these cards and I was looking at them, I was like, you know what? I'm putting this reading out today because it's somebody needs to hear it. This is reality right now. Okay? Divine Masculine knows no more procrastination. Make his way back to his Divine Feminine because he knows he loves her. Okay? And that's it. All right. I love all you guys and have a great day.